Well, hello, and welcome to the Mediocre Arknights Operator Guide featuring Lunacub.
What took you so long?
Oh, life. It's always life, isn't it? If only we could be as food-driven as Lunacub while discovering the life-enriching commodity that is milk puffs. I tend to cover every Deadeye Sniper on this channel because, I don't know, maybe it's just a coincidence, or maybe I just like the class branch. But these guys have a wide attack range and target the enemy with the lowest defense and range. Selective targeting is usually what you get out of Deadeyes as they take advantage of their high physical attack to eliminate particular types of enemies. The talent Wilderness Instinct grants Lunacub the camouflage status when her skill is not active. When it is active, the time between attacks is reduced and decreases further with her module on top of gaining the 1 SP for every non-lethal hit on enemies. Remember that an option while using Lunacub is just the not activator skill if you think that remaining in stealth mode is the better choice. The Hungry Muncher's first skill, Time to Hunt, doubles her attack when maxed out for 18 seconds. It doesn't get simpler than that. Ooh, here we go with another generic skill 1, but at least it's not named Powerful Strike Type Beta or something like that. I do not recommend using skill 1 unless you really like the short burst nature of the skill at the 20 SP cost and that juicy attack boost. But because you're also activating a skill, you're no longer in camouflage mode, which can conflict with the talent a bit. I mentioned losing stealth on skill activation because of Lunacub's second skill, Umbral Ambush, which throughout the 25-second duration gives her the camouflage status for 8 seconds, and for every killing blow by her, refreshes those 8 seconds. It doesn't add extra stealth time, it resets the 8-second timer. Lunacub's attack speed also ramps up faster than my rate of releasing videos on this channel. If you've put 2 and 2 together, you may have realized that this operator can remain in stealth mode the entire time if set up and timed well, that is. This makes Lunacub's placement on the map a lot more flexible because you don't have to worry much about her taking damage, with a few uncommon exceptions. And this is all under the condition being if you can get those stealth refreshing kills in the first place. Some maps work better than others depending on how many enemies Lunacub can reliably hunt out, because you probably don't want her being caught without the camouflage buff, especially when you place her in more compromising positions without support. Also, it is worth pointing out the 50 SP cost cause it's a little lengthy. Basic information with Lunacub. If there's one operator you might want to compare the Cafeteria Hunter with, it's Firewatch. Both have a similar stealth related role, but depending on which one you want to prioritize building depends on a couple things, so I'll point out some differences to consider here. The camouflage skills are different, I mean, of course they are. Excellent observation, Detective Sharky. But the two skills have different goals in mind when choosing the right time to activate them. First off, you might have noticed that Lunacub doesn't get any form of damage boost unless you're using skill 1. Due to this, she may struggle to take down bulkier enemies, especially the ones with a higher defense stat. That being said, Firewatch is only camouflaged when her skill 1 is active, and though it's a long skill duration, it takes being caught up recharging the skill at the wrong time to cripple her deployment options, though there are some ways around that. For Lunacub, even if you're unable to reliably refresh her skill 2 stealth, you don't have to activate it and leave her attacking normally but being covered in stealth the entire time. So, should you build Lunacub? If you value camouflaging, yep, there's a lot of it. If you value flexible deployment options, yes, and it's all thanks to the stealth mechanics. If you value taking down tough targets, not really, she is better at sweeping up small groups of weaker enemies. If you value cheesing a few maps here and there, Toluda's fire sorta just goes through Lunacub. Finally, here are Lunacub's stats, potentials, trust bonuses, base skills, and my E270 M3 Lunacub, robbing the Rhodes Island cafeteria of their entire stock. And that was the Lunacub Operator Guide. Thank you for watching, and for the people who do listen into the outro, I did consider putting a joke at the end, but it would be a bit unbearable. Except Lunacub's not a bear, she's a lupo or a wolf. Bye!